Hey guys, so today we are gonna do Rosie's last Vegas vlog. It's called Tasting Cola Around the World, New Friends, and the Hello Kitty Cafe, and Getting Hit On, with a question mark. I've already seen this. She was not getting hit on. This is one of the things that I really wanted to look at. I really don't care about the rest of the vlog. The rest of the vlog is really not all that interesting if you want to know the honest truth. But this first part is really what caught my attention. And so this may be all that may be all we look at today. Because I really do want to get to some of her other stuff. And then I'm also thinking about filming some content that might not be quite as serious as what we've been getting lately, because it seems to be a lot of seriousness going on. So let's go ahead and jump on over here to Miss Rosie. I do have her sped up, of course, and we're gonna take a peek at her last day in Vegas.
Okay, so I put dry shampoo in my hair a little too much. I wasn't looking in the mirror when I did it. You can kind of tell, but it's gonna be hot outside, so I'm probably gonna sweat through that pretty quick.
I don't think anybody ever explained to her that when you use dry shampoo, you shouldn't be able to see the dust left over. Like, it should be worked through enough that it blends in and we're not looking like we're dusty. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the old movie Great Expectations. And there's this old woman that lives in this house that is just covered in spider webs and dust, and her hair looks like it is nothing but just powdered with dust. And every time that Rosie uses dry shampoo, and that's all I see.
I am so sore and so tired because I can tell I'm not in a pain flare, like I'm just achy, and specifically right here in my shoulders and my calves hurt so fucking bad. I need to put on sunscreen. I'm about to be walking in the strip. I haven't checked out yet. The plan is to hit the ATM because I need some cash, and
It amazes me that she doesn't understand that the reason that her legs hurt so much is because, first of all, she doesn't generally walk. We are usually in a wheelie chair. But on top of that, we are literally carrying around 400, 500 pounds. That's a lot. That's a whole lot for her legs to be supporting. And on top of it, because she's generally sitting, her body does not have to fully support all of that weight. And so it's almost like it puts her body into shock when she is up and moving around and walking. And then on top of supporting all of that weight, when we are walking, those muscles are moving, you know, and so not only are we working out muscles that we don't generally work out, we are working them out carrying 400, 500 pounds. Anybody would be sore if I loaded 400 pounds in a pack and told them to get to walking. I'm just shocked that she hasn't put two and two together, that that's what could be causing this pain.
I'm so tired. And then I'm gonna double check and make sure they can hold my suitcase while I go to the strip. It's about to be 11 a.m. and my flight doesn't leave till 4:35. So I'm gonna be trying to get to the airport around 2. I think I should have enough time to do everything I want to do, because I don't need to spend a ton of time on everything.
Does she have a CPAP? I don't think I've ever heard her talk about using a CPAP. But if she doesn't, I'm actually kind of shocked with how her breathing is. Some people need CPAPs for sleep apnea and stuff like that. Other people need it because when they lay down, there's just so much weight on their chest that it makes it hard for them to breathe. And, they have to have something that helps to inflate their lungs and to, do some of the work for them. So I really do wonder if she has one.
But if not, if I don't have the energy, if I end up just sitting in the hotel lobby because they can't hold my suitcase, we'll see. I'm so tired. I can't stress you how tired I am. I'm excited to get home and crash for a couple days and start editing, because I haven't edited a lick. I haven't had the energy or time. And I'll check in with you guys here in a little bit. I can do this. I can do the things. So I just checked out. They do hold your suitcases. I hit the ATM to get $40 so I could have tip money for the wheelchair assistance, because no way in hell am I walking any of these airports. I'm not doing it. I'm barely gonna be able to do this. So they also gave me a change and broke it up for me, which is nice. I'm already getting sweaty. Oh boy. I stayed at the Hilton in, which one is this? There's two Hiltons right next to each other here in Vegas. When I went live, some weirdos were trying to figure out where I was at, and this one person was in my comments and they're like, "Are you at the Hilton something something?" And I was like, "Heck, nope, wrong Hilton, motherfucker." But I think they were just trying to like fuck with me, because it's crazy that people look at your background and try to like pinpoint your location just to like psychologically torment you, like fucking wild dog. Anyway, which is why I was like, I'm not going live from any like physical locations that would be noticeable.
The funny thing is, I don't know. I mean, her live that she did in Vegas was a while ago. But I don't remember anybody asking her, because I was there, I don't remember anybody asking her if she was staying in a specific location. However, you should have seen the sheer panic on her face when somebody said, "You're awfully brave to go live in your hotel room while you are there." And she was like, "Why?" And they were like, "You do realize that they found foodie off of a water bottle." And you could see all of the color drain from her face. She got really quiet for a little bit, and then she was like, "Well, I'm not as big as Foodie, so people don't want to find me as bad. So there's that." And like she was trying to make every excuse as to why nobody was going to work that hard to find her. And honestly, I don't know that anybody really does want to find her. People were trying to find Foodie because she had ran off with all that money for that little girl, and people were trying to report her for that. She was also still is an international fugitive from Kuwait. And Rosie has not hit that level yet. Will she? I think she will eventually. Um, a lot of people compare her to Amber. I honestly think she's more like Foodie than anybody else. And I think that's why she rags on Foodie so much, because she personally realizes how much her and Foodie are alike. And I think it scares her that they are that much alike.
Restaurants, because Leon is fucking crazy, and it just takes one person to be fucking crazy and be sitting in the wings waiting in the area, to like come like do something to me and fuck with me, maybe not hurt me, but like anyway, it's just crazy. It's not like, I mean, if I was an even bigger creator, like that'd be even more of a danger, right? But it's really clean here. The breakfast is delicious. As I was leaving, I found a dead.
I don't know that it would be that big of a danger, because one of the things, I mean, she needs to look at the situation and realize why people were looking for Foodie. Because here's the thing. We know that every single Saturday, what does Amber do? Amber and Mama Lynn go to bingo. Every time they go to bingo, Amber shows the name of the place. How do you think people looked up the menu for where she's at? People have looked up she shows the name of the place. She shows the decorations on the walls. She does all of that. Where Amber goes to play bingo is literally an 8-minute drive from my house. 8 minutes. Do you know how many other people live here in Oklahoma that watch Amber? Hecticona lives here in Oklahoma. He's about an hour away from me. If we really wanted to see her, find her, we could go to bingo. It is not that hard. We have yet to have anybody show up strictly to see Amber. Now, we have had people that have taken pictures of her there because they happen to be there while she's there, or they happen to run into her at a Denny's, a Walmart, whatever. One of the guys that my husband works with, they stumbled upon Amber on their shorts one day, and he was like, "Oh, hey, she lives here in Oklahoma City." And one of his other coworkers was like, "Who?" Looked over and he goes, "Yep, I seen her around." We know where Amber is, and nobody's going out to look for her. So I don't know why Quirky thinks that everybody would want to go look for her and want to find her. If we're not doing it to Amber, nobody's gonna do it to Rosie.
Dead like centipede thing, just chilling on the floor, and I was like, oh, Okay, don't love that. But I was like, what is that? At first I thought it was a piece of my broken amethyst ring. I was like, no, I don't think I don't even know where it is. I think I might have thrown it away. I've never used the like little concession shop. The only time I like bought beverages was the $7 water, but I still have the empty bottle in my backpack, so hopefully I can refill it at the airport. But once I do the Coke shop thing and the Hello Kitty thing, I'm gonna try to really not drink too much water because I just downed like 2 3 water bottles in the hotel room, so I can be hydrated. I never put on my sunscreen. If I get a Vegas tan, I'm gonna be pissed. I really enjoyed staying here. I always loved the Hilton. I was very excited when I found out.
I wish I could tan. I am a natural redhead. I am mostly of Irish descent. I am ghost white. I am see-through, pretty much. So if I even think about the sun, I burn. I burn with sunscreen on. I burn under an umbrella. I burn in long sleeves. You name it, I burn. So during the summertime, I generally flop my schedule and I pretty much stick to vampire schedule. Go outside at night or very early in the morning. We avoid the sun at all cost. So the fact that she's just worried about getting a tan, oh, I wish that was my only worry. On top of that, I also am on 4 different medications that all make me sun sensitive, on top of the fact that my body is already insanely sun sensitive. So I wish my only worry was tanning. My children, all 3 of my children, they go outside for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, they come back in and they are beautifully tanned. My husband gets so insanely dark in the summertime, and then there's just me, and I just glow constantly.
I was staying at the Hilton. Let's go to the Hello Kitty Cafe. So they had to stop me in front of the MGM. I have to cross a busy street and find left pink wagon. Oh boy.
What is that all over her bra strap there? Is that a design? Is it supposed to be like that? Is that goo? At first I thought it was like fuzzies or hair or something, but that, it's almost kind of reminiscent of Amber's. Um, what was it? That white and that polka dot bra that she wore every day for like 6 years.
Boy. He said I can't miss it, but I'm pretty dumb sometimes. So let's pray for me. This is about a 4 or 5 minute walk, 0.2 miles. Not too bad, but I wasn't exactly looking for a walk. But it's okay. We will get to the Hello Kitty Cafe. Oh, bird. Found it.
Okay, even with, if you'll listen, even with as loud as this traffic is, because, there's buildings on either side of her, so the traffic is echoing off of that. Even with how loud that traffic is, her breathing is insanely loud.
Not bad. Looks kind of small.
Alright, so I have your strawberry lemonade, 1 strawberry puff pastry. I have a raspberry macaron and your Vegas push coupon.
Perfect.
Awesome. Can I get your name for your order?
Rosie.
Rosie. Alright, your bill's going to be 45 or 52 cents.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. Okay, so I just got to the Hello Kitty Cafe, and all these lovely girls are actually still sitting next to me. Took some photos of me for me in front of. Let me show you. Hello. I'm doing good. How are you?
Okay, now, a gentleman is getting ready to approach Rosie, but what I want people to pay attention to is that beforehand, when she sat down, she's sitting and she's kind of looking around. She makes it very obvious that she's by herself. She also makes it very obvious that she wants attention. We may actually go further in this vlog so we can watch it again, because she's like, I don't understand how I get myself in these situations. I don't understand what happens. She does it because she draws that kind of attention to herself. She is constantly looking to catch somebody's eye, and she's like, "Oh, did you? Hi, hi. Nice to see. Yes, yes." Because she wants to be noticed. She wants the attention. She doesn't care who she gets the attention from. And it gets us into a situation like this. She thinks that she's getting hit on. I don't believe that she was getting hit on. I think somebody was trying to take advantage of her, and she does not realize that that's the case. So I want us to watch and see everything that she does wrong here. And then we're going to give Rosie some advice. If you have advice to give her when it comes to this, put it down in the comments. We know Rosie watches reaction channels. I don't know that she watches me, but if she does, like, I never, deep down inside, I want all of these girls to be successful. Maybe not Chantal. Maybe not Chantal. But I really would like for these girls to be successful. I would like them to get healthy, and I would like them to live amazing, fabulous lives. Because that's all I wanted for my dad. And if my dad couldn't do it, I would at least like somebody else to do it. I would like to be able to cheer somebody on while they do what my dad could never do. But to do that, we need our girls safe. So let's see what happens in this interaction here.
Yeah, I'm having a good morning. All right, how about your morning?
Just getting started.
Okay. Florida.
Florida.
Yes. You what?
What did you hear?
I had a business opportunity, so I did that yesterday, and I've got a few hours to chill before my flight heads out. So I wanted to check out the Hello Kitty Cafe, and I think I'm gonna hit the Coke store and the M&M store too before I go.
All right, that's nice. Hope you had a good time.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for.
Thanks for coming, sweetie.
Oh. Thank you.
Okay, so first of all, if we are by ourselves and we meet, I hope I'm not having to tell you guys this. If you guys don't already know this, get a notepad out, start taking notes. When we are out in public by ourselves and a random strange man walks up to us, lie. Lie. You do not say, "I only have a few hours left here, I'm whatever." You do not say, "Hey, I'm going to be here, and then I'm going to go to the Coke store, and then I'm going to go to the M&M store, and then I'm going to," because whether you realize it or not, that man knows every move that you're going to make now. If he wants to walk away and he wants to go hide out by the Coke store, or he wants to go hide out by the M&M store, what if he's working with other people? Because, Vegas is very big for pickpockets, thefts, all of that. All he has to do is call and say, "Hey, got a big back girl coming over, bright yellow dress, gonna be at the Coke store." Like, nothing about this is smart. And then she says, "He grabbed my hand here." He didn't grab her hand. He put his hand out and she reached up and he took it. So she accepted she accepted that contact. Like, we have crossed so many boundaries here and done so many things that we should have never in our lives dreamed of doing. If I was her father watching this, I would be horrified.
Have you had breakfast?
No, actually, I was just about to film. I just got from the Hello Kitty Cafe, but no, I haven't eaten yet.
We can walk to the Coke store if you want.
Okay. I was gonna film something for my YouTube and like show the food, but if you wanna sit down and wait and have breakfast, sure.
Okay, so he says, "Have you had breakfast?" We could walk away from this site to the store. We don't know what store he's walking her to. We don't know if it's on the strip. We don't know anything like that. She then invites him to sit and wait for her. I am shocked. Like,
Coke store. What was your name?
What?
Rosie.
Rosie, nice to meet you. I need to make a phone call. You have to make a phone call.
see, and then she gives him her real name. And because she's not willing to leave right this second, because she's not willing to do what he wants to do in the manner in which he wants to do it, he's like, "I need to walk away. I need to make a phone call." You don't know who he's calling. You don't know why he is walking away from you. And she gave her real name. Like, me and my husband were talking about it after I watched this the first time, and I said, you know what? When I used to go out with my friends, like, we all knew what each other's fake names were. If my best friend told somebody that her name was Brenda, we already all knew that her name was Brenda. And that's what we were calling her the entire night. Because it is so easy for people to find you online when they have a first name. Especially when you are someone like Rosie, who has such an online presence and who has had an online presence for a while. I mean, honestly, um, it's just really, really not smart on her part. I, and she doesn't even realize that what she did was inappropriate or wrong until the girls that she showed earlier that are sitting by her at the Hello Kitty cafe tell her that there's something wrong with it.
You might come back? Okay. How long should I wait? Not long? Okay.
You have a breakfast right here. I'll need a phone call and I'd like to see you on the strip. Is that okay?
Okay, sure. Oh, you want a hug? Okay, yeah, sure. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, all right?
All right, sounds good.
That's it.
Okay, we'll do. What just happened?
Okay, so we got a hug, and then he said, I'll see you on the strip. Because he knows she's going to be on the strip. He knows where she's going to be on the strip. I think the thing that saves her, like I said, we're probably not going to go through this whole vlog. I think the thing that saves her is that the girls that are sitting across from her, which were entirely so sweet to do this, they tell her that they saw what happened. It was inappropriate. It was scary. And they then offer to walk with her. And then they say, instead of leaving us, why don't you stay and have lunch with us? It messed with her schedule that she gave him, which made it harder for him to follow her or do anything. I really think that this was really just a twist of fate that really kept her out of some horrendous, horrendous trouble. But what I want to do though now, so she's going to eat Hello Kitty Cafe. I've been to a Hello Kitty Cafe. It's overpriced. It is not worth the money. It is ridiculous. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to where she's doing the Cokes because I want you guys to watch her behavior here.
Okay, so I'm gonna gently lift this up. This is what you get for $19. And there's a QR code you have to scan to see what's what. So I'm gonna do that now. Okay, this is a lot more like walking than I anticipated. This is a ginger beer. Now the number one is from it's like Taiwanese, I believe. Ooh, wow, that's very ginger. Ooh, I really like that. It is a very strong ginger flavor. Like to the point it's burning in the back of my throat a little bit. But I'll tell you, I think it helps with the nausea for sure. Yum. Delicious. So the next one is from Panama. It's like a Fanta strawberry. They say it's a creamy strawberry Fanta. So we're gonna take a test. Set here. Huh. It's way less sugary than the American version. I really like it. This is really good. The next one is a cucumber Sprite from Romania. Cucumber Sprite. Again, from Romania. I will kind of add the info there. I'll be editing anyway for if there's any more details or any more better descriptions than that. This would be really good to make like mocktails with or cocktails. It's very refreshing. It's surprisingly good. I want to try the ginger and cucumber together. I feel like it'd be a really good combination. Ooh, it mellows out the ginger, but
See, look, there's somebody sitting near her. She heard them talking about the same drinks that she's doing right now, and we're immediately looking up. We're trying to make eye contact. First of all, it sounds like it's a whole family. I don't know why you would want to bother a family while they are on their trip. But of course, it's Rosie. She wants attention. But she's going to continue doing that and moving around and looking and trying to grab people's attention because she wants all eyes on her.
But it's really good. There's a family sitting in front of me doing their own taste test. I think they just had the one from Romania. This is actually really good. The cucumber and ginger together, man. This would make a delicious mocktail with like some citrus or like a splash of something. I don't know. This is really good. The next one is from Indonesia. It's a fresha green honey. Ooh, I don't think I'm gonna like this one. I think this may be a tea base. I'm not entirely sure. Oh no. No, not for me. Moving on. This one is from Malawi in Africa. It's a blackberry syrup diluted in water. It quite literally tastes like melted down candy diluted in water, which tracks. Not bad. I feel like this would be good as a mixer and something else. The blackberry flavor is not super strong, and again, not too sweet like the Fanta strawberry, like a lot of the sugary sodas in America. It's not bad, but it's not my favorite. So the next one is from Zimbabwe. It's like a sparberry something. Again, look at the title. It's supposed to taste like raspberry creamy, I think. Again, I'm going off memory here. Not my strong suit. Let's do a little taste test. That tastes like cough syrup. This tastes like cough syrup. This is gross. Not a fan.
See, do you see that? She's constantly looking up. She's looking to see who's watching her reactions. She's looking to see where she's going to get that attention from. It is constant, and that's how she gets in those situations. In her live streams after Vegas, she's like, did you guys see those weird interactions? I don't know how I end up in those spots. I don't know how that happened. It happened because you're looking for it. It happened because you want that attention. And, you know, yes, there are some decent people out there in the world, but on the whole, it is hard to meet those people, especially when you are out and about and being as conspicuous as she is. The rest of this vlog, it's really her. We spend a lot of time drinking these drinks and really getting really crap discussions. I mean, we even get here. Well, look, let's see. Let's look at this one.
Wait. I lied. This is a favorite. I don't like melon, but I enjoy this. It's very refreshing. Again, light. What I like about all of these is none of them have the intense sweetness of like a full sugar soda from America. They're all like lighter in the sugar.
See, we are still desperately trying to make eye contact with people. We are still desperately looking around for attention. You know, and that explains why she does everything that she does. You know, she does everything online for attention. And then I guess she makes it home. I guess we'll watch and see what she says when she makes it home. Again, everything about her screams, look at me, easy target, which just kills me. You know, women already have to be so careful nowadays and really pay attention and really be prepared for whatever comes, and she is absolutely clueless.
Whee!
Are you ready?
Yes, I do. What up? It's Editing Rosie. It's currently 5:30 in the morning on Saturday now. Technically, yeah, Saturday. So I got back at like 1 a.m. Friday morning. I was so burnt out. I didn't record anything else. The flight had some issues. Like the first hour, I like couldn't get the Wi-Fi to get purchased, and eventually I got that purchased and figured out. Then I got wheeled over to baggage claim. My brother picked me up. I got home.
Okay, if you were having to work on the Wi-Fi for an hour and a half of the flight, why did you not sit and edit on your phone? You don't have to have Wi-Fi to clip out sections and to put videos together. You just don't. Especially if you have an iPhone, you can do a whole lot with iMovie or the clip app that comes installed on the phone. So Oh, lazy. Also, she loves to wear the stupid top, especially when she's going to be laying on the bed, because she thinks that it really puts the girls up and out there for everyone to see because it gets her attention. It's not, none of the attention that she gets through the things that she does is ever going to be the intention, the type of intention that she actually wants. But I think she's of the belief that any attention is good attention.
I crashed. And I've pretty much been in bed all day. I haven't done anything except I rested for a bit, and then I've been editing for hours and hours. I had to spend like an hour just like making enough space on my phone to be able to handle everything I've needed to do to get this done. So yeah. So I spent another $8 tip because I had to use a few of my extra ones to tip Skycap, which I wasn't planning to do. But when I walked up and I like saw the line, I was like, absolutely not. And there was no line for Skycap. And Skycap is like the same thing as checking your bag, but it's basically customary to tip them, and it's a way of bypassing.
Okay. I don't. We're already 31 minutes into this, so we're not going to sit through the rest of it. But I did want to look at those parts, especially because maybe it's not things that everybody knows. Um, do not give out your real name. I don't care how cute they are. I do not give out your real name unless there's somebody there that you know to vouch for them. Do not ever tell anybody where you're going. Do not ever tell anybody that you are alone. I Things could have gone so horribly wrong for her if those girls who were younger than her, she says in the video, they were young girls in their early 20s. Rosie is in her 30s. Young girls were like, hey, not smart, girl. Like, no, this is not okay. I mean, I don't know. Do we need to give a girl world women's safety class? Do we need to give classes on how to move through the world safely? I don't know. Generally, I would have said, make sure you have, pepper spray or something on you, but she couldn't do that because, of course, flights and stuff like that. Um, but I mean, your first line of defense is not giving out your real name and not ever telling anybody what your plans are. I mean, this very easily could have been a time that we never saw Rosie again, or if we did, she would be broke. And coming home after having filed a police report. I mean, it really is scary the situations that she puts herself in. So with that, thank you guys for sitting here and watching this. I mean, this pretty much was a horror film at this point. Um, but what better way to start off spooky month, honestly? So I'm going to let you guys go, and I will be back to see you guys a little bit later today, of course. But until then, I'm going to remind you that I need you to be good and behave yourselves. But if you can't, do it right, and then post it online so we can talk about it later.